Hey guys, howdy do. I'm Karen Adamski with ShamaMama.com, and I'm coming to you today because I'm just getting started to create a big crystal grid on my back patio table to bring in the energy of teaching and mental clarity, to release some fears that I'm having. So I thought I would just bring you guys along and show you how I do it. So the reason I'm building this grid is because I have some really exciting news. I have a crystal course that I am going to be presenting to the public soon and launching that. And I have a lot of fears around it, and I'm feeling a lot of just fear in general, fear of using my voice, fear of judgment from others, fear of technology, because this is going to be an online course that I'm doing. I've done this in person many times, this type of teaching, but putting it on the internet, putting it online so that anybody in the world can view it scares me. Technology in general kind of scares me, and so I need to get through that because it's really important to me that I do this. I want to exercise my voice in this teaching. So Whitney suggested putting up a crystal grid, building a grid to bring me the energy to get through all of those things that I'm trying to get through. So I'll show you the stones that I'm using and why I'm using them. But I did want to give a big shout out to Whitney Freya. You can find her at whitneyfreya.com. And she has been an amazing teacher to me, and I thank her for lighting this little fire under my butt to do this video. Okay, so let me show you the stones that I'm going to be using. Okay, so here is a platter of stones that I'm going to be using. I have pyrite right here that I'm going to be using for commitment because I'm committing to this process. Amethyst, I'm going to be using these amethyst teeth in here. I'm also going to be using this large point right here. And amethyst, I'm bringing that in because it's really great for brain function and clarity, mental clarity, and I need that right now. I am also bringing in a lot of clarity with this clear calcite. This is like such a cool stone. I'm going to use a lot of that in it because I do need a lot of clarity. And then I'm also using serpentine, these beautiful green stones that I wish that you could feel, but they have this beautiful, soft, kind of soapy feel. And I'm using serpentine to bust out these feelings of fear. It's really good for conquering fear. I'm also choosing to introduce blue apatite into my crystal grid today. And blue apatite is really a very powerful medicine for my voice. So during this course that I'm going to be teaching, I want to be super clear, and I want to be precise, and I want my voice to be heard. So this is really important to me. Blue apatite is just absolutely beautiful and very difficult to find, and I have these beautiful pieces right now that I just want to make sure that I get to use them. And then I'm also bringing in fluorite. I have this beautiful tumbled fluorite. So you can see the bands of purple and green and clear in there. Isn't that really super cool? And these are, they've been tumbled in a river. So I'm bringing this fluorite into my grid today for mental clarity. All right, and then these flowers. These are orchids that had originally come from my grandma Forbes's property. They're on my mom and dad's property now, but I clipped some the other day. And I am putting these flowers into my grid because to me they represent wisdom of my elders and all the love that comes along with that. So super, super powerful. And look at that. It's like, hello, I want to say something. Perfect energy. Clear quartz points that I'll be using just to kind of pump out the energy. So I start building this crystal grid by placing a amethyst point right in the center of the circle. This is going to bring in some good brain function and mental clarity. And then I put some pieces of pyrite around that, and this pyrite is bringing in the energy of commitment. Next I choose fluorite, And I'm just placing these around the next ring of the circle. The fluorite, again, is bringing in mental clarity and focus as well. These green stones are serpentine, which are wonderful for busting through fears. And at this stage, I'm really just kind of feeling my way around and letting my intuition guide me in terms of where I want to place the stones evenly. These are amethyst teeth, and again, that amethyst is bringing in some good brain function and mental clarity. This is blue apatite, really great for communication and my voice and being heard. This is optical calcite, wonderful for clarity. I have a lot of this that I'm putting in the grid. There's some more optical calcite, getting it throughout the entire grid, really pulling in that clarity. And this is clear quartz with tourmaline in it, both clear quartz and then tourmalated quartz. And that tourmaline, those black specks, bring in some good protection. And then these flowers, again, this is really honoring the wisdom of my elders and honoring my family. That's always a common thread in anything that I do. And so that's really important and a wonderful way to finish off the grid. So what I do at this point is I use my wand. If you don't have a wand, really just any kind of clear quartz is great. So you could pick up, just one of these points that I've been using, and you could use this as an activator. But I like to start in the middle using the tip of this quartz. And I start to circle in kind of a clockwise motion. And once you become familiar and sensitive to energy, you can sort of feel, the energy building. It's almost like if you were stirring a pot of something that was thickening. Over time you could start feeling a little bit more pull or drag on your spoon that you're stirring with, and you can sort of feel that with the crystals. So I'm working my way from the inside out, and what I'm just doing is really kind of connecting the dots. I'm just spreading the love, spreading the energy. Thanks, guys, for coming along with me on this video today. I hope that this has inspired you. I hope that it sparked some interest, perhaps, in learning. And if so, please pass that word along. All right? Many, many blessings to you and yours, and thanks again for being here. Namaste.